Hi, I'm Barton with Lightspeed Automotive Technology. I'm here to talk about the setup, installation, and operation of the HoloShift Head-Up Display. The HoloShift is a head-up display which shows engine RPMs, engine warnings, shift light, and other functions that I'll show you here in a moment. This is the projector unit. It has various different adjustments on it. The first one here you can see is the brightness adjustment. The second one is a shift set point. The third one is a launch set point. On the back of the unit there are miniature dip switches that allow you to configure it for different number of cylinders, or whether or not you're going to be in drag racing mode or you have engine warning lights. To calibrate your shift warning light, what we do is rev the engine RPM up to the desired shift point, and let's pick 5,500 RPMs for demonstration purposes. We're going to rev the engine up to 5,500 RPMs. Then we're going to adjust the second shift set knob until the red light just comes on. And now we're calibrated. Now we're going to talk about the drag racing mode. This is a cool feature that allows the driver to hold the engine RPMs at a desired level, say just below the stall speed of a torque converter, while they keep their eyes on the Christmas tree lights. So the way we do this is we rev our engine up to the desired RPMs, and in this case we're going to go to approximately 2,500 RPMs. As we turn the third or launch set knob until we get a green light that just comes on. Now the launch RPM is calibrated. So the way this works is if your engine RPMs are just a little too low, a yellow light comes on to the left. If your RPMs are a little too high, a light comes on, amber light to the right. If you're just right, the green light comes on. Engine warning lights can be used instead of the drag racing mode simply by switching the dip switch number 4 to the on position, like that. To configure your HoloShift for the number of cylinders in your vehicle, we take the unit, and on the back side there's some miniature dip switches. If you look at your user manual, it will tell you which switch settings are required for a 4-cylinder, 6-cylinder, or 8-cylinder. For our simulation here, we have a 6-cylinder car, which if you look in the manual corresponds to switch setting 2 and switch setting 3, just like that. To install the HoloShift, we provide a dash mount bracket, as you can see here. It gets fastened to your dash with some double-sided tape, which gets applied to the back of the bracket. To install the HoloShift on your dash, what we do is we take the projection unit, put it in the dash mount without the double-sided tape applied, put that on the dash, and we move it around until we see the reflection in the desired location. If you can't really see it, if it's dark, cut out a white piece of paper and put it on the top there, and that'll give you a good reflection off of the windshield glass. The optical combiner film, or the holofilm, is the most important item to install correctly. Once you've found the desired location, you can mark the windshield on the outside with dry erase marker or some tape so that you can have a location recorded for where you install the holofilm. The holofilm is installed by applying water to the windshield. Typically we won't have the dash mount here. We might put a towel down to catch any excess water, a cup of water with maybe even a drop of dish soap to provide some lubricant. You then peel the protective layer off of the holofilm. That side of the holofilm gets applied to the windshield, and you move it around until you get to the location that you determined before for your HUD image, and you squeegee out the water and bubbles with a credit card or the applicator tool that we provide. Now I'm going to talk about electrical hookup. Installing the HoloShift is no different than any aftermarket tachometer. We have provided a cable harness that has several wires in it. The red wire goes to 12 volts power. The black one, of course, goes to ground. The green wire is your tachometer signal wire. If you have an older car, let's say pre-1997, that green wire goes to the negative lead on your coil. After 1997 electronic ignition, that wire goes to a tach terminal. You can find that tach terminal on your ECM. If you have trouble finding it, you can look in a user manual or a electrical diagram that's provided with some repair manuals. And then, of course, you can always call your local dealer. They're usually happy to provide you with information like that. If you have high energy ignition, do not hook the HoloShift up to the coil. In that case, find out where the recommended location for the tach signal is. I hope you found this video informative. We hope you enjoy the HoloShift and keep your eyes on the road.